Have you ever thought about buying acreage and putting a manufactured home on it? It's a popular idea these days. With home prices high and rising, it sounds like the easy, more affordable option, right? Maybe. Let's go over some important things to consider. First up, water. If the land doesn't already have a well, you can't just grab a shovel and dig one. You need to own the property first, then hire a well company to install one. The cost? That depends on factors like how deep they need to drill to find water, the soil type, any rocks they'll be drilling through, and the kind of well you'll need. Translation, a well could cost a few $1,000s or potentially tens of thousands. And if they can't find water, congratulations, you just bought yourself a really expensive picnic spot. Next, septic systems, because everyone generates waste. If there's no septic system, you'll need to have a PERC test after going under contract. This test determines how well the land handles waste and the type of septic system required, anything from basic gravity system to a more expensive pressurized. Either way, expect a few $1,000s minimum. Now let's talk power. If the property doesn't already have it, the utility company can connect you for a fee. The cost depends on how far they need to run power lines and the terrain involved. And don't forget permits, connection fees, inspections, and all the other costs that add up fast. Excavation is another potential expense. If your spot for your dream home requires major excavation or tree removal, that's on you. No driveway? You guessed it, that's on you too. These expenses can quickly snowball, so budgeting is critical. If you don't have a lot of cash saved for these improvements, you can focus on land that already has some of these features in place. I recommend looking for land that at least has a well. You can have it tested for water quantity, how much water it produces, and quality, because no one wants to drink poison. Power nearby is next. It saves you from major costs to run utility lines. And while a septic system isn't a must, having one already installed can save thousands. Now keep in mind, improved properties may come with a higher price tag, but they can save big on upfront costs. Now let's talk about financing. Land often requires a larger down payment, and interest rates for manufactured homes are typically higher than for traditional homes. If your finances aren't ready for these additional costs, consider buying an already built home or a manufactured home that comes with land. Buying land and placing a manufactured home on it is totally doable, but it's not always the cheaper or easier route. Got questions?
What?
Reach out.